Down here on the spot.
Yeah, I was up anyway. Got some coffees over there.
Employee of the month. You got my vote.
It's your pros?
Yeah, it looks like it. Hispanic, 3 shots to the head, small caliber.
Any ID?
Just a necklace and a leather jacket. That's all she had on her. Crime scene should be here in an hour.
Hasn't been here too long.
No more than a day.
Nothing to canvas, I guess.
Still, you and Baldwin take a walk around, see if there's a park building or construction workers. Huh?
All right.
She's got a unicorn tattoo on her back, so I've got Vice running her through their database.
Look at this situation with your old man.
I got it taken care of. All right, so he's not going to be coming around the squad anymore, let alone interfering with cases.
Hey, I worked with your old man, huh? He's not the type to walk away from things.
You know what? He's walking away from this because we hashed it out, and yesterday, it's not going to happen again.
No. Instead of everybody getting all aggravated, why don't you go work with your dad up in the Bronx? They got crimes up there, too.
Because this is where I want to work, and I'm ready. You know what? If you don't want to partner up with me because of my dad or some other reason that don't have anything to do with what kind of cop I am, then just make the call, all right? Just get it over with. Talk to anybody. In any command I work for, ask them how I do my job. Look at my arrest record. I built up solid informants in this precinct. And I've never been in front of the Civilian Complaint Review Board.
What does that tell me? You never put your hands on a guy?
No, nobody who didn't know they deserved it. I'll have your back on the streets, you know that. I don't come dragging into work. You know what, if you don't type good, I'll take care of the 5s. I show up every day. And I want to learn how you do it. So what do you want to do?
All right. Got it. Thanks. How you doing, Eddie?
Fine, Lieutenant. Prime and ready to get back on the chart.
I was just on the phone with Captain O'Leary a little while ago.
Me and Timmy go way back. We were cops together.
That's what he said.
Me and him been in the Yemble Society since we got on the job. Great guy, great captain.
You're signing my squad now.
Yes, I am. And I'm absolutely ready to bring my 28 years experience along with me.
I look forward to working with you. I've heard nothing but, haven't heard one bad thing about you.
What can I tell you? If I don't know this job by now, after 28 years, I'll never know it, am I right?
I hear you. So why the change? You were on night watch the last 10 years, right?
Actually, 12. And I enjoyed my time there because it gave me more time with my family. And New York City at night, I mean, no need for explanation there.
Sure.
But I'm 3rd grade still, and we both know you don't get a grade bump working night watch.
That's the rumor.
So I'll put in the work like everybody else. Why shouldn't I reap maximum benefits? I got to build up my pension, right?
Well, that's as good a reason as any, I guess. Well, we got a DOA.
Right out of the gates. Let's do it.
I'll put you with McDowell for now.
The blonde?
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Okay, thanks. They just ID'd the prints on that dump job. Comes back to a correction officer at Rikers, Linda Velez.
I thought Andy said it looked like a dead frost.
Apparently not.
Where are they?
On the way back from the crime scene.
Get them on the air, have them respond to Rikers and interview her co-workers. We got another DOA. You know Eddie Gibson.
15 squad.
Sure, from Night Watch.
Formally.
Eddie's been assigned here now.
Great.
You two take it. I gotta notify the borough. Hey?
Lieutenant? It was all the same with you. I spent 5 years on highways, so I know my way around a steering wheel.
You can drive if you want.
Here we go.
Here's his file. Dario Jenkins.
Hey, what was this beef with Linda?
Linda found a joint in his bunk. Apparently, Dario felt she dissed him in front of his crew. I don't know, I never got the whole story, but it escalated. He assaulted her, said he was going to kill her. They got him an extra 6 months. Right away, I took her off the tiers and put her in administration.
And he was released a month ago?
Yeah. He's the only prisoner I can think of would do something on the outside. I sent her home with the police radio every night since he got out.
How's Linda otherwise?
She was a competent officer.
Well, how about personally?
I don't know how much I can really give you on that.
Well, give it a shot.
Linda was a little odd.
A little odd? What are we supposed to do with that?
There was no behavior that warranted my intervention or anything that interfered with her job.
And we're investigating her murder.
I'm aware of that.
So don't filter information through your job. Let's concentrate on ours right now.
The only thing I know that may have to do with who killed her is Dario Jenkins.
So basically, you're covering your ass in the event of any civil litigation.
I'm not saying I don't have a responsibility to my department.
Thanks.
I hope you guys are going to do the right thing and treat this like a law enforcement officer being killed, which she was.
Well, as luck would have it, our responsibility to our department is to try to solve every case we catch. Thanks for your help.
No hurry, just a murdered colleague. So you worked it out with your old man, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, we worked it out.
Because no matter what, you're always going to have him as a dad, right? And you may not always be a detective.
It's true.
Detective Sipowicz, Clark,
Officer Campos.
we're sorry about your friend.
Yeah, I am too.
You know her long?
About a year. Ever since she's worked here.
Your friends outside of work?
Not too much. But we were tight, you know. I mean, there's only a couple of female officers.
You worked a shift with Linda yesterday?
Yeah.
She say what her plans were last night?
It was her birthday. I didn't even know until she told me. She was going over to some guy, Javier's place. Javier Lopez.
Javier, her boyfriend?
She thought so. Sounded like he was playing her.
They fight a lot?
From what she said, they argued a lot, yeah. Mostly about her wanting to be serious and him just wanting sex. But would he have killed her? I don't know. Then again, there are a lot of guys in here for murder that I would have never thought could do it.
She seen any other guys?
She hooked up here and there, I guess, but I don't know who.
She have a second job, you know?
No, she volunteered at some animal rescue. I mean, she would always do weird stuff like that.
Like what else? Other than saving animals?
Like, she'd always be on some crazy diet, and she'd do it full on and then just stop cold. And then a couple of weeks later, she wanted to be a massage therapist, so she started taking a course. But then she really got into ice skating and took some lessons for a while, and then she was into religion for a hot minute. She was a trip. But she was a good person, and she did her job. And she sure as hell didn't deserve this.
What do you got?
Blunt object and strangled.
ID?
Sandy Westner.
Anybody else live here?
Kid's room. No kid, though.
Who called it in?
Neighbor lady down the hall. She's in her apartment.
I'll get that.
Okay.
Pam Del Porto. Pam here, used to check in on the DOA pretty regular. Has a key.
Oh, Sandy has MS, so it's getting a lot better, but I still check in on her.
When'd you see her last?
Last night, she tucked her head in.
She see anybody come or go?
You see anybody come or go?
No. My God. You know, it's starting to hit me now, you know?
Does Sandy have children?
Her daughter, Janie.
Janie at school?
Yeah, I guess so. But she stays mostly with Sandy's mother, you know, because of the MS.
Any men in her life?
Her ex-husband, Roy. But they've been separated now over a year.
Roy Westner.
Yeah. Look, I gotta go.
Thank you, Mr. Porto.
Let's go find this ex-husband.
I'm thinking maybe we should do a quick canvass first. See if anybody saw anything last night.
We can do that, sure.
Great.
Come here. Look, I know there's a lot of guys on this job don't like partnering up with women. But I worked with some dynamite broads through the years, so don't you even think twice about where I'm coming from.
I won't even think twice.
When any physical stuff comes in, don't worry, I'll handle this.
Oh. Wow. I don't know what to say. Thanks.
And by the by, a good friend of mine owns this Irish pub on the Lower East Side. A lot of trouble in the joint, so he likes having cops around. We can get lunch on the arm over there today, no problem. Great corned beef.
In here. Sit down, Javier. Linda Velez, you know her?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw her?
Last night she came by my apartment.
What for?
To get laid. What'd she say?
What happened at your apartment with Linda?
She come knocking on my door, won't go away, singing my name out. So finally I open up. She's wearing this leather coat. Not much else. She got a bottle of champagne in her hand. I tell her, come back some other time.
Is that how you left it?
Yeah, until she comes walking back crying and carrying on about how it's her 30th birthday and how she wants to spend this special night with me. It ain't happening. Then she left.
Did she say where she was going?
No, I didn't ask.
She come back?
No.
What'd you do after she left?
I handled my business. I had company.
Who?
This girl I picked up at happy hour. She was in my bedroom when Linda came over, and I didn't want Linda to come inside. I didn't want her to see that.
Big of you.
What was her name?
Gina, I think.
You get her number?
She took mine.
Well, you better hope she calls, Javier.
What's going on?
Linda's been murdered.
No way, man. No way I got anything to do with something like that.
Can anybody, aside from your mystery hump, vouch for your whereabouts last night?
Nah, man. After she left, I was watching TV. Maybe check with the cable company. Maybe they keep records of what you're watching when you're watching it.
That's good, Javier. And while we're at it, we'll double check. Make sure the moon's not made of cheese for you.
DOA's watch was broken at the scene. Lab verified the watch was working until the crystal broke.
So what was the time of the attack?
8:45 a.m., Lou.
You located her ex?
Still looking.
But the DOA's mom's on her way in. We'll see what she knows.
She heard yet?
Yeah, neighbor broke the news.
What?
They found a car. The gal from Rikers.
All right, let's go. This idiot in the pokey, get somebody from anti-crime to sit on him.
We like him?
He's a contender.
The prisoner had a beef with our DOA. He took a collar in Jersey 2 weeks ago. They verified he's still in.
Andy, I'm assigned here now.
How?
Lou here says you've been slacking. Needed me to come in and remind you how it's done.
I can't deal with this now, Gibson.
Go. Get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Eddie.
Thanks, kid.
Blood on the driver's seat. This is where she got it.
0 to bitch in 3.5 seconds. Save the trees. Wipe your butt with an owl.
Attaboy, what the hell are you talking about?
Bumper stickers.
Pathetic.
There's a tall boy.
What are the pictures of?
A cat.
What, the whole roll?
Same cat.
Hey, Andy, pop the trunk, will you?
Well, they pay correction officers these days.
Enough so you don't have to hoard aluminum cans.
Well, that's just being environmentally conscious. Some people would applaud that.
There's a store receipt from last night. A couple of digits, but the name's blurred.
Well, that's enough to put in the computer, get the store.
All right, I'll call John at the office, have him do it.
And get homicide down here to help with the canvas. Why don't you check with the sector car from last night, see if they had any radio runs.
You getting the feeling this chick wasn't playing the full deck?
That's not our department. Just check with the sector car.
Hey, guys.
You the owner?
Yeah.
You working here last night?
I work here every night. I own the place.
You remember a Hispanic woman, leather coat? She come in here to buy a tall boy about 11:15.
What does she look like?
Like this.
She dead?
No, she's taking a face-first nap in the middle of a vacant lot.
I don't know nothing about
Well, there's a receipt in her car from this bodega last night for a can of beer.
Hey, this is a murder investigation. Don't get yourself in the middle of it.
She was parked out front.
Who bought the beer?
This neighborhood guy, he comes in and says there's a girl outside wearing nothing but a leather coat. She wants to party, and do I want in on it?
Did you?
No, man, I got a wife upstairs. I got a business to run here. But I did go outside just to make sure the guy was telling the truth about her being naked underneath the coat. He wasn't lying.
What happened after you declined the hump?
I came back inside the store, and I think I saw him get in the car with another guy and drive off.
What's the guy's name who bought the beer?
I don't know. Black guy.
He come in a lot?
Yeah, all the time. Beer, smokes, lottery tickets.
All right, we're going to figure out a system for you to ID him for us when he comes in the store.
No way, man.
No way?
Hey, listen, all you have to do is let us know when it's him. We'll grab him up outside the store. He'll never know you had anything to do with it.
I got to think about this, man.
Well, you think about this. If I come behind that counter, how many things am I going to find that you ain't supposed to have?
I can't protect myself.
Okay. What's your name?
Ramon de Jesus
Ramon.
Aguilar.
Things are about to get ugly for you.
Okay, but you grab him away from my store.
Notify Jones and Metaboy. Let him know we need to set up.
All right.
Detective McDowell or Gibson?
Mrs. Fullender?
Yeah?
Come on in. Can I get you something to drink?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So I guess your daughter's neighbor already told you.
Yeah.
We're very sorry.
You didn't do it?
No, ma'am.
Still, it must be very hard.
I cried so many tears for Sandy. Things she went through, you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. I'm just, drained. I'm numb.
When did you see Sandy last?
A couple of days ago. I brought Janie by.
When did you talk to her last?
Then? You got anything on who might have done this?
We're just starting out our investigation.
Actually, we're trying to find Sandy's ex-husband, Roy.
Ah, Roy.
Do you know where we can find him?
Produce section of this market, Garrity and Sons. At least he was a couple of weeks ago.
What was their relationship like, Roy and Sandy's?
Rock in a hard place, with my granddaughter in the middle.
We pulled his record, and apparently there were some incidents where police responded, and Roy was arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Did they fight a lot?
Every chance they got. Roy's a mean drunk. He says he quit, but he's about as honest as a two-peckered politician.
Sounds like a real peach.
You don't even know.
Any other men in Sandy's life?
I doubt it. MS, alcoholic, unemployed. She wasn't exactly a catch.
Anybody Sandy was afraid of? She mentioned anyone like that to you?
Herself.
So I heard there was a little fracas at Max last night. Sorry I missed it.
There's nothing.
Heard Annie threw a few with the new kid's dad.
Might want to check your sources there, Eddie.
Come on, did he?
Roy Westner?
Yeah.
Detective McDowell? Gibson?
Is this what I think it is?
You want odds?
I'm not paying child support if I can't see my damn child. Will you please hear me out first?
Sure.
I tried to get custody when Sandy got too sick, but no. Sandy's mom gets Jenny because I'm the no-good that left Sandy because she had MS, which is a lie. Because it was Sandy's drinking and depression that drove me out. The judge doesn't want to hear my side. Now I'm supposed to chip in with the bills?
When's the last time you saw Sandy?
A couple months. She had Janie for the weekend. I came by for dinner. It's the only way I get to see my little girl, on the sly.
You stopped by Sandy's this morning?
No?
Where were you?
Loading the truck at Hunts Point Market. What's with the where were you questions?
Who was with you?
Nobody. By myself. What the hell are you guys here for?
Sandy's dead. We're sorry.
She have a seizure or something?
She was murdered, Tom.
What?
Yeah, and you're gonna have to come in with us.
You think I killed her?
We're not saying that, but you got to come in until we sort this out.
Are you kidding me?
Look, from where we're standing, you got a history of beating her.
Beating her? Those were slaps to get her to quit beating on me.
You can't verify where you were this morning.
It's unbelievable. I'm gonna lose my job.
If you didn't do this,
I didn't.
then we'll personally vouch for you with your boss and make sure he does the right thing.
Am I getting cuffed here?
Stage friendly like this? No.
I don't like getting cuffed.
And keep it friendly. Let's go.
Team 1, 2, 3. You there still or what?
This guy.
Hey, listen, I've been thinking,
Don't think.
instead of me saying what he's wearing when he leaves, I'll give you a head start and say, want some jerky? While he's still in the store. You got that?
Oh, we got Jimmy Olsen now.
You still out there or what? Uncle Hone or something?
If he blows this, your job is to keep him 15 feet from me at all times. See what I can do.
Officer, we gonna get some of these lotto tickets.
You better make sure you get the right one.
Yo, Raymond, give me 10 of those scratchy lotto tickets. What's up, Raymond?
Say, whoa. Want some jerky?
Here we go.
Hey, what, for free?
No, you'd have to pay for it.
What, you smoking rock now or something? Later, Raymond.
Jerky, number 67, red shirt, black pants. You out there? Number 67.
Jones, better boy, move in, go.
Right there.
No, you know what? You keep...
What? I got the cord. Let me just do my thing, all right? The way I do my thing. What the hell y'all doing?
Oh, my God!
What the hell are you talking about?
Get in the car.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, God!
Call the cops.
Oh, God! Please! Somebody kidnap my boyfriend! Please!
What do you got?
Phone dump came back from Sandy's apartment. There were 3 calls in and 2 calls out within half hour of each other this morning, all to and from the same number.
Run the number to the calls directory.
I did. It's Sandy's mom's apartment. She said she hadn't talked to Sandy since she saw her a couple days ago, right?
Right.
I'm gonna have her come in.
There you go. Keep me posted on that.
Why are you me? I'm still waiting on an explanation why y'all couldn't come up and talk to me like a human being instead of tossing me in the van and treat me like a damn bag of laundry.
Linda Velez.
Don't know her.
Hispanic. Leather trench coat. Naked underneath.
What's she saying now?
She's a little unhappy with what happened last night.
What's she saying, rape? Huh? Well, it was her idea. She called me up to the car. She opened her coat and showed me her naked ass. She had the champagne. What is she saying to you?
How was it her idea?
She rose up, said, let's go. I mean, it was like it was too good to be true. And just in case it was, I said, can I bring somebody else? So I run in and ask the bodega guy, and he says no. And then I see my boy Gerald coming up the street. Hell, Gerald's down for anything. And that's it.
Where'd you have sex?
At my grandma's. She's nearby.
Was your grandma home?
Yeah, but she don't wake up for nothing.
How'd you leave it?
Walked outside. Joe asked her for a ride, and she gave it to him. I walked over to my girlfriend's spot.
What's Gerald's last name?
Man, what is this bitch saying? She wanted it, and we gave it to her. And we didn't hear no complaints out of her when we was breaking her off last night. Trust me, me and Gerald didn't do nothing wrong.
One of you did.
Damn.
Gerald's last name. His last name, or this falls on you.
Winters. Gerald Winters.
Write down his places.
Thanks for coming back, Mrs. Fullender.
I haven't got a sitter, so if you can make it quick.
Absolutely.
Come on, Janie.
Actually, just a second. We'll be talking about details of Sandy's death, and I don't know if it's something Janie should hear. She can wait right here. Our PA, John, will keep an eye on her.
She'll be fine, ma'am. I promise.
Okay. You sit right here with John. Okay, sweetheart?
Okay.
Where?
Right this way.
Oh, Eddie, I gotta take care of that one thing real quick. I'll be right in.
How are you?
My mom went to heaven.
I heard. I'm very sorry.
Hi, Janie. I'm Connie.
Hi.
Do you want a soda or something?
I'm supposed to stay here with John.
He'll come with us. Come on. So, Jeannie, how long have you lived with your grandma?
I don't know.
Well, I guess you had to because your mom's been sick, huh?
She has multiple sclerosis.
Did your mom want you to move back in with her? But your grandma really wanted you to stay with her because she loves you so much, huh? Were you with your grandma this morning? Did she take you to school?
I went to my mom's house first, but she wasn't home.
So, you and your grandma went to your mom's house first and then to school? Did you go with your grandma to see if your mom was home? Or did you stay in the car?
I stayed in the car. She's in heaven now.
I know she is. And she's not sick anymore. She's happy and she's looking down on you right now.
John's gonna stay in here with you now, okay?
Okay.
Is Janie all right? She's fine. This is what we know, Mrs. Fullender. You went over to your daughter's house this morning and something went wrong. You didn't mean it to, which is important, because then it wasn't premeditated.
What is this?
Listen to me. You need to tell us what happened. Because if you don't and force this to trial, they're going to put Janie on the stand and make her testify to everything, including how she waited in the car while you went upstairs.
You talked to her?
Don't put your granddaughter through this. Don't traumatize her more than she already has been. Tell us what happened. We'll do everything we can to help you and protect Janie.
You don't know the hell that I went through with my daughter.
You're right. We don't. So tell us.
She wasn't fit to live, let alone raise a child. She told me she wasn't fit to live, that she wanted to die.
Did she want to die when you went over there this morning? Or was that more about what you wanted?
She didn't know what she was doing. Janie wanted to stay with me. She'd cry in the car every time she had to go back. Sandy got the court order just so she wouldn't be alone. I convinced her yesterday not to go through with it. Then she called me this morning and said that she changed her mind.
Which you weren't up for.
So I went over there and I begged her not to ruin this little girl's life or move in with us. But no. And as a mother to both of them, I had to make a choice. And so I did.
That's not ruining this little girl's life.
Don't you judge me.
I'm not, ma'am. They got someone who'll do that later.
Whatever, man, whatever. Take these cuffs off, man, he really hurt me.
Why don't you shut up? Take a seat.
Sit down. What happened last night?
Nothing happened, man.
Hey, you're in here for a reason, Gerald. We didn't pick you random off the street.
Her name was Linda Velez, in case nobody bothered with introductions.
We got witnesses saw you and Jermaine take her into Grandma's apartment. And we got witnesses saw you and Linda leave in her car.
Witnesses like what, Jermaine?
You got bigger problems than who saw you do it.
Man, listen, look, I had a good time, all right? All I wanted was a ride to the party I was on my way to before she scooped me and Jermaine up and put us every which way but on her head. What happened after that? Solo and that crazy hoe. Nobody else.
You're talking about a New York City corrections officer, so watch your mouth.
Okay, well, let me tell you what happened then, all right? She pulled a gun on me. Yeah, a gun. So guess who went into survival mode? Me.
Well, why would she pull a gun on you, Gerald?
Man, I don't know. Look, we driving down the block, talking about this club Ballistics that we both been to. When out the blue, she just starts flipping. Like, where's my gold necklace? Hell, if I know, I ain't take it. So then she pulls over, yanks a gun out on my ass, put it right in my face. So I said, whoa, ma, this necklace that you all worried about, it's right around your neck. So then she feels it, calms down, lowers the gun, start talking about ballistics again like nothing even happened. Bitch was crazy.
Just stick to what happened and leave your opinions of her out of it.
All right. So I'm looking at this gun. It's in the lap. It's like I never seen a gun like that before. No hammer on it. It's an L gun. So I told her I'd give her 100 for it. She said, nah, she needed it for the job, which I ain't know meant corrections officer. So I told her, pretend like you lost it. She said she couldn't do it. She'd get a 10-day rip for it, whatever the hell that meant. She put it back in her pocket. She started staring out the window all spaced out like. That's when I pulled out my gun, shot her 3 times in the head.
So you could take her gun?
Yeah, I ended up taking the gun, yeah.
Where is it?
It's at my apartment.
Where's yours?
It's with it, man. Look, yo, I ain't know that she was an officer.
It's all right to kill her if she wasn't.
She pulled a gun out on me.
Was she pointing a gun at you when you shot her?
Come on, it's real simple. In my book, you don't pull a gun on somebody you're not prepared to shoot.
Was she pointing the gun at you when you shot her?
Nah, but she had it up in my face up until then. And like I said, you pull out a gun, that's saying something to me.
And it don't say nothing to you that they put it back in their pocket.
Hey, come on, we talking about up in Harlem world, man. You pull a gun on somebody, there's consequences. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna learn about some consequences.
Tonight on TN.
I don't know.
Come on. What is it you don't know?
How much she's responsible for getting herself killed.
You feel he shot her in self-defense?
No.
Did he have an alternative when she put the gun back in her pocket?
Someone could argue that he might have thought she was going to pull her gun out again.
We just interviewed him. He didn't say that.
Things people have been saying about her. You know, the defense attorney's going to claim that she was crazy. What are we going to say to that?
That's assuming we put all that in the fives. Listen, this is your case. When you type it up, it'll say, in the company of Detective Andy Sipwitz. You get called to testify when it goes to trial, so you got to make the decision that sits right. But I am telling you right now, If you put in all these opinions about how people thought maybe she was half wacky, this guy walks. And I don't care if she stood around with a candle in her hand calling herself the Statue of Liberty. She put her gun away. Her animosity was gone and he was out of danger. But he went ahead and he shot her for her gun, which he took. So you gotta decide.
I need to think about it.
There you go.
Yeah, he killed her for a service revolver. He wanted to buy it, she declined.
Did she show it to him? He found it.
It's Junior's case. Let him run the specifics.
You taking the mother to central booking?
Gibson's still processing her downstairs. We, flipped for it.
Now, what's he doing out of night watch?
He's on day tour now, like he's got a right to do.
And he didn't get bounced out of there?
Nope. And I asked around.
This is great. We got one guy in diapers, the other one in Depends.
If you like, I'll take Clark and you can partner with Eddie.
Now, if I have to partner with that stiff, I'll kill myself.
You okay with Gibson for now? It's not like we got a choice.
Sure. But you owe me.
At least you won't have to pay for a meal.
Where's the grandkid?
John Irvin's with her up in the crib.
Boss, I'll be back in a little bit if that's okay.
Yeah, all right. So what do you want to do with the girl?
We ran the dad. No record other than the 2 domestics. He got a job. He's got genuine concern for his daughter. Court records show he tried repeatedly to get her back.
Your call.
I think we should put them back together.
Do it. And let the Bureau of Child Services know what's going on. Where's Clark going?
Hopefully not to run this case by his old man.
Thanks for meeting me.
Is there a Brigham case?
We've got somebody that we're looking at. And it's not the guy that she was seeing. He had nothing to do with it. I wanted to talk some more about Linda. Her personality.
Okay.
Things that people who knew her have said, well, it's painted a picture of someone who was maybe a little off.
That's got something to do with how she died?
Well, we got a he said, she said thing going on.
Okay.
Did Linda ever blow up, like lose her temper for no reason?
She could get bitchy with people sometimes, but nothing out of the ordinary, though.
Were you ever afraid of her?
No.
Anybody you know ever afraid of her?
No.
Did she ever threaten anybody?
Not that I know of.
Did she ever say anything about being overwhelmed?
You mean like suicidal?
Yeah.
No. Not to say she didn't get really dark moods sometimes.
Will she ever seek any help, talk to someone?
That was always the thing people would say about her. That maybe she should get some help.
But no one ever suggested it to her?
That's a big thing, telling someone that. I mean, this is someone who held a job, paid her rent. It comes down to it, you just gotta let people live their lives.
Thanks for your help.
So, what was the he said part about why she got killed?
It's looking like maybe it was a robbery. I'm sorry.
She pulled her gun on him?
Yeah. She thought he stole her necklace, but it got resolved and she put it back in her coat.
So he wasn't in imminent danger when he shot her?
No.
Anything to explain what she was doing out in a leather trench banging guys off the street?
Upset with getting dumped by this guy she was seeing, it looks like.
Took it hard, didn't she? Anything else I need to know that isn't in the statement?
No, it's all in there.
Write it up, and I'll take it from there.
Will do.
So you're okay with this?
Yeah. I'm fine.
A white call?
No. Where's Connie?
I got her gassing up the car.
You what?
Yeah, all those arson fires, the smell of gas. I really don't care for filling up.
And she does.
She didn't seem upset when I told her to do it.
You told her? Well, you got some balls.
Mr. Female Sensitivity over here.
Gibson, you're gonna work here, you gotta pull your own. This ain't the vampire squad where you can sleep after tour.
Thank you, first grade detective Andy Sipowicz, for informing lowly me how to work properly in a squad.
Is that what this is all about? Huh? Me making first grade?
No, but you got a problem with me trying to move up a little myself?
I got a problem with you being a pain in the ass loafer. When you were on night watch, I could take you for 15 minutes a week. But working in our slot's different. You better rise to the occasion.
Maybe you didn't hear I cleared a homicide today.
Oh, you cleared it, huh? I'd like to know what you did on that case, huh?
And I set my niece up with this guy. How crazy am I?
You okay with the 5s?
The thing that really pisses me off about Amy.
Whoa. Wrong guy, Eddie. You got the wrong guy. I don't want to hear about it.
This is how we roll on Sports Hill with Dan Patrick. Coming up on the program,
Hey, Pop.
coaches make their debuts with their
I don't know if you heard about the corrections officer at Rikers. We caught it. What's going on? What's with the bags?
You're such a great detective already, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Are you kidding me?
It's time you left.
You know, I've seen you overreact to things before, but you don't want to talk this out?
You staying at the 15th?
Yeah.
And there's nothing to talk about.
And you don't think that this is taking it too far?
Who took it too far, John? I did. You disrespect me in front of other cops. You choose to work with that bum Sipowicz against my advice. You want to live your own life? You go live it. You go make your own mistakes. I just hope they don't cost you your job. Or worse.
If I forgot anything, you leave a message. I'll see it's dropped off at your squad.
Back in 1979, we thought there was no better authority to single out the top 10 plays of the week during the football season than our Pittsburgh, where we figured anytime we break Britain Luxembourg's record by 4.